What is up guys, DYVN here, music producer and beatmaker from Berlin, and today we're gonna make a remix on the Maschine Plus, standalone, no computer. I'm actually playing my first live gig, so to say, as a producer at the Lo-Fi Fest 3rd edition. I'm of course going to use my SP404 to play my own tracks, but I also thought it would be fun to remix a couple of songs and just, you know, mix it up a little bit. So in today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to, not with this guy, how to remix a song on the Maschine Plus, which is already set up here, so I'm not gonna pull it up. And the song I chose is What You Want by The Roots feat. Jaguar, huh? And the reason why I chose this song is, first of all, I found an a cappella on the internet. Second of all, I've never actually heard that song before. The Roots are one of my favorite hip hop artists, and the Undone album is definitely one of my top 5 rap albums of all times, but I've never somehow heard the song What You Want ever before. So I'm going into it with no preconceptions, which I think makes it ideal for me to remix it. Now I did listen to the first 5 seconds or something just to get the BPM count down. It's 91 because that's crucial, but I already forgot how it sounds. So it's a new track for me. I'm super excited to remix it. Let's dive in. So first up, I've got the sample loaded up on the SP404. I could have also used my phone, but let's be honest, that wouldn't look as cool. And also the SP404 adds that little you-know-what to it. It's right on here, pad number 1. From the output of the SP, we're going into the input of the Maschine Plus. So no computer or anything in between, right into the audio interface of the Maschine Plus. We've got the sampling mode on. It's very important that we choose the right input. So we've got external stereo, input 1 left and right. Very important for an a cappella free length, because obviously it's gonna take like 3 minutes or something to sample the whole thing. And then finally monitor on so we can hear something. Let's hear it.
Yes, what you want, babe. Yes, what you need, babe. We about to give you more.
Check it out. I can already hear what I'm doing with this track.
So it's a
Yeah,
secret
it's gonna be
that's been
dope.
up inside for years. Exclusive type, only for your eyes and ears.
I love 91 BPM because it's that sweet spot to almost an up-tempo song, at least in the hip-hop world, but it's, you know, still kind of laid back.
So the heart could be severe, though to keep it on the low is a heavy cross.
I love those.
Now submerged with no signs of air. Still your sunken heart thumping like the kick in the snare while on the.
Did you guys know the song before? Let me know down in the comments, because it's totally new to me. I'm very surprised because I know most of their albums, but I've never seen this album before. Let me know in the comments. Do you even listen to The Roots? Let me know.
Let's count it off.
1, 2.
Yes,
Tell me
what
what
you
y'all to do.
want, babe.
3, 4.
Yes,
It's
what
time for
you
all of
need,
y'all to
babe.
just rock
We
and
about
roll
to
till you
give
roll
you
and rock.
more.
Still sampling.
Just don't stop.
One eternity later.
Alright, so now that we've got our sample, we can first trim the sample so that it fits, you know, to the bars of our song, and then we can get started. To get the trimming right is super crucial, because if we don't get it right in the beginning, it'll just, you know, spin out of time towards the end of the track. Also, we need to make sure to normalize the track, because otherwise it'll look like this. And now it looks like this. We've got much louder audio with, you know, stuff like the vinyl crackle in the beginning and stuff like that. You didn't even hear at first. Sounds good to me though. And now this is where the fun begins.
This is where the fun begins.
Drums. So I think very important for the whole thing to begin with is that we work in the song mode, not the ideas mode. So not this one where we got all the patterns and scenes, you know, listed up, but actually on the timeline. So we're going to switch to song mode, because there we can lay out our vocal by just creating a clip, create, and then, you know, choose a length of our desire 115 bars. Yeah, let me just drop 115 bars on that. And then we're gonna turn from sampler into audio so that we can then spread out the entire a cappella on the timeline, just like that. Boom. Now we can see we've got the entire track on the timeline.
Yes, what what you want, babe.
Perfect. That's what I want, babe. So let's go to a drum group, add a clip, go to the browser and check out some kick drums. And some snare drums.
Want, babe. It's what you need, babe. We about to give you more.
Check it out.
Of what you looking for.
So it's a secret that's been pent up inside.
My daughter is excited about the music. She's dismantling a rainbow. Anyways, next up is record some chords. For that, I loaded up an electric piano, which is a contact instrument. Sounds like this. And we're using the chord function. So this guy over here. You can see we already got like 4 times 3. We've got 12 chords laid on the pads. These chord sets here are super nice and handy. And I think something like this would sound dope. So let's record that.
So it's a secret that's been pent up inside for years. Exclusive type, only for your eyes and ears. You held it in for so long, you bursted into tears. Then let it spill slowly across the page like a world premiere. Well, live, the bullshit begins here. The obvious cause, the effects is unclear. The punishment for crimes of the heart.
Sweet. That's cool. Let's move on. Next up, we're gonna do a little bass line. Let's record some bass. Cool. Now that sounds already pretty good to me. Moving on. Now, it wouldn't be a Roots song without guitar on it. Oh, so that happened. It's blood, sweat, and tears, guys.
Want, babe, it's what you need, babe. We about to give you more.
Check it out.
Of what you looking for.
So it's a secret that's been pent up inside.
Alright, so let's do some final mixing on the computer. So I'm gonna pop out the SD card, put it into my computer. I usually tend to make the beats in the Maschine Plus and then, you know, finalize it on the Mac, throw on some third-party plugins and stuff like that. And for you, that means, let's hear the final result in 3, 2. Before we start, if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channel if you like this video. And if you did like this video, please drop a like, it really helps me out. Oh yeah, ring that bell. You guys know how YouTube works. Like, subscribe, comment if you have any questions towards my workflow. You'll also find my other links down in the description, my Instagram and all that stuff. Thanks for watching and I'll see you guys in the next beat making video. Peace. Let's go.
It's what you want, babe. It's what you need, babe. We about to give you more.
Check it out.
Of what you looking for.
So it's a secret that's been pent up inside for years. Exclusive type, only for your eyes and ears. You held it in for so long, you bursted into tears. Then let it spill slowly across the page like a world premiere. Well, the bullshit begins here. The obvious cause, the effects is unclear. The punishment for crimes of the heart could be severe, though to keep it on the low is a heavy cross to bear. You deep now, submerged.
It's
Tell
what
me what
you
y'all
want,
do.
babe.